What's going on? It's your girl Santa from HipHopNews247.com, East Coast Division. We got DJ BedTyme and his brother Chuck Massacre here, and we're basically interviewing them. For those of you that don't know, they had Hate Money Radio, and it's one of basically the radio stations that is a platform for underground hip-hop artists and unsigned artists, which a lot of people, are not into helping. Now, DJ BedTyme is also Remy Ma's official DJ, and, we're going to get to some questions about Remy, because we all want to know what's up with our girl, and can we get some new music or anything? Anything we'll take from Remy. Now, before we get started, I got it. Now, I just wanted to ask BedTyme, how did you get started and everything, seeing that we discovered that she used to tour with CL Smooth for the European tours and stuff. So how did it all come about with Hate Money Radio and Chuck and everybody?
It really just, Chuck is my older brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the PFR boys. We do run under the company name PFR Entertainment. And I basically started out just opening shows for him. You know what I mean? I was setting up, almost taking on the management role in the whole PFR Entertainment side of things. Chuck was DJing. And I was setting up the show, getting the contract signed. And then as we went on, his work, his regular job schedule demanded more of him. So then we had to still fulfill the means and the guidelines of these contracts. So I proceeded to go on and handle business for both of us. And we here now, man. And then the birth of Hate Money Radio came and spawned off of a mixtape series that we had out called Hate Money.
Wow. And you didn't have Santa on it? Oh my God. Guys, it's okay.
It started off as a local thing, man, in Mount Vernon, New York, where we both from.
Oh wow, okay. 2005?
Yeah.
I told you Santa did her research.
No, because Hate Money Radio is about 7, 8 years old now.
Wow, congratulations.
Whenever that was back then. And it started off as just us providing a platform for local artists in our neighborhood. And 1.FM, which is the largest internet-based radio station in the world, somehow they picked up on it, you know what I mean? And here it is now. Now,
what are some of the other things that you guys are doing in addition to Hate Money Radio? Like, what other, and the mixtapes and stuff. So what other things are you guys actually, doing with Hate Money Radio in addition to?
You want to speak on the fact that you got the DVD situation going on and everything?
Yeah, I'm about to drop this DVD, PFR Hood DVD. You know what I'm saying? Beats production.
Wow, okay.
Messing with the models a little something. I'm about to bring that back out,
All right. So if anybody needs any models or anything for videos or anything, we can come to you.
They just gotta have that money right, you know what I'm saying?
Well, of course they gotta have that budget together.
Yes.
Hate Money Radio, baby. Yes. Next thing I want to ask, how did it?
From that though, we still got the mixtape bubbling in the street also.
Yes. When's the next mixtape coming out?
Yeah. Right now we're waiting on the drops to come back from my man Donnell Jones. Shout out to Donnell Jones and the whole Mad and Rich Entertainment side of things, man. We have a very successful mixtape series called The Definition of Sex out right now, and we happen to be the first and the only, as far as I know, mixtape DJs that put out a product that comes packaged with a condom in it. So comes packaged with a condom already in it. Shout out to the whole Strap for Life Foundation and Strap Condoms,
Exactly, you gotta be safe.
Yeah. Lubrication on this crazy.
So where can the viewers go in and get the mixtape at?
Right now they're available on coasttocoastmixtapes.com,
okay,
datpiff.com. Shout out to our distribution, the whole All City Distro. They're pretty much all over New York and a lot of other places outside of New York City that we're unaware of, but that got them because of the whole black market bootleg situation. So props to everybody. If it don't come packaged, it's a bootleg.
I got you. Now, some of the other questions that I wanted to find out from you is that the whole Remy Ma and everything, like, how did you come across that project?
My management at the time, Jay Hatch, Inner Circle Music Group, and Remy's manager, Jen Turner and Shantae Armstrong, they were in conjunction with Smack DVD before he got the record deal and Universal Records. They all collectively put on a showcase, and Remy, Pat Foose, and Jay Mill were the feature artists on the showcase amongst a handful of other unsigned artists, and I happened to be DJing that night.
And they like you doing your thing.
Yeah, I don't want to say that because after that night, myself and Remy wasn't getting along too well. That was our first time meeting one another.
Why weren't you getting along with my girl?
She was.
Don't worry, Remy, I got you.
Remy, you already know. Never loved, man. She was actually tight from a previous situation. She had just flown in from LA to come do that show. So she was already upset from that situation. So when she met me, you know what I mean, it just was that carried over aggravation and then trying to prepare for that last minute show. So one thing led to the next. I went on tour the following week overseas with my man C.O. Smooth for the American Media European tour. While I was overseas, the call came in that Remy and her camp was looking to get a hold of me again. And when I came back to the U.S., they had shows lined up for me if I wanted it.
Oh, and with history.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Now, for a lot of people that don't know, and I didn't know, and I was highly impressed that, you know, you're not only a DJ, but you also hold a bachelor in business management. So, like, you know, that I got to give you. A lot of people, you know, don't know that, but a lot of DJs, you know, they be like, okay, I just DJ and stuff. So tell us a little bit more about that, or what advice can you give other DJs and stuff who want to handle their business on a professional level?
You know what? Education is key with anything, man. You know what I'm saying? I happen to be one of the fortunate ones that decided to do it without anybody having to push me. So yeah, I have my bachelor's in business management. I'm also a military police officer. You know,
oh wow.
You know what I mean? I'm going
my sister's a sergeant
in January. So you know, we keep our hands full, man. But if that's what you want to do, as far as a DJ and keep yourself business minded, get the education. That's important, man. And that's what anything in the entertainment as a whole, man. Education is key because there's a lot of foolish individuals out there trying to cheat you out of your bread, man. And I say I hate money because it's so floating around me, man. So we gotta keep it on point.
Word. So what are you guys heading any tours coming up or anything? I know you guys work with Nina B as well. And so shout out to Nina B. You know, we gotta give our shout out to all our female MCs and stuff. So you guys have any tours coming up or
right now,
anything on the road?
We've been working closely with Torch from the whole Triple C's fam.
Okay. Shout out to him.
So Triple C's, they're about to drop their new project. You know what I mean? So shout out to the whole MMG group, Maybach Music. So I'm quite sure there's going to be a lot of passport stamping and catching early flights and touring across the U.S.
I know, it's about to get busy.
Man, word.
All right. Well, can you tell us anything else that you want to tell the viewers before we get ready to wrap it up or anything?
You got anything last minute to say to them, man?
Anything last minute to say? I can curse. They can't fuck with us, you know what I mean?
Yes, you can curse. Go ahead.
They can't fuck with us, you know what I'm saying?
And, you know, one thing, like, I really have to commend you is because, like I said, I've been in the industry for over 10 years, and actively, some people would be like, you know, some people know me as Santa Emilia, but it's a cutthroat business where people always like to take advantage of us artists, and I personally, the amount of money, you know, like, I do corporate America and everything, but the amount of money that I spend within my career, it's like nobody would know who Santa was if it was really based off my talent. So I definitely have to commend you guys with what you're doing with Hate Money Radio, because it's an avenue that us underground artists, you know, we don't have out there. We don't have that much opportunity where people are not extorting us and stuff. So, guys, you can tune in to Hate Money Radio every Wednesday
to Friday.
Okay.
On 5 days a week on the largest internet-based radio station in the world, 1.FM Jams, man. And y'all can catch us Wednesday nights on the Matrix Studios. We broadcast live every Thursday afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Yes, that's overseas people. We have international haters that rock out with us. And you can catch us from 8 to 10 on Thursdays on thathiphop.com with the live broadcast. Also, man, we does this, man. We told y'all.
You know
they can't fuck with us. Then or now, man. The seasoning got right for the recipe. Now we on deck, and we've been doing what we do, and don't plan on stopping. And it's funny that you mentioned that you've invested a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
Because we don't get paid for what we do. Hate Money Radio is a non-for-profit, community-based type situation.
And you gotta respect that.
You know what I'm saying? And we actually come out of our pockets to broadcast Monday through Friday. So think about that, unsigned artists. You know what I'm saying? When y'all start bitching and moaning. And we do have a media-based MVDS through the radio stations.
You hear that, the sponsors out there?
Yourselves, man.
Yeah. But let me ask you a question. If you're an unsigned artist or independent artist, like how can they, you know, get on your show?
Y'all email us 2 clean radio edited tracks. That's how it starts. You know what I mean? And more than likely that's how it's going to end for some of y'all, unfortunately. 2 clean radio edited tracks. That means no cursing and the N-word is not permitted. The crazy part about that whole situation is that we can play curses, on the radio program, but we choose not to because of our big name corporate sponsors, and I can't and I refuse to continue the interview without shouting them out. So shout out to Jägermeister, which happens to be the #1 shot drink in the world, Fat Farm Clothing, they keep us laced, Castleberry, Flood Watches, everything we do, everywhere we drape with it, you know what I'm saying? The whole SBakerMediaGroup.com side of things, and of course, Strap for Life, the whole strap condoms, and the TFG Fitted Gallery located at 357-8 Avenue, New Rochelle, New York.
And the little angry rappers. Shout out to them too.
All right, so it's your girl Samson once again with HipHopNews247.com. Don't forget to tune in to DJ BedTyme and Chuck Massacre on HateMoneyRadio.com. Peace.
Free Remy.
Yes.
Now we gotta get this spot.
All right, BedTyme. So give us more information on, what's up with Remy and, how we can stay up to date on what's going on.
Remy pretty much maintained, you know what I'm saying? It's an unfortunate situation that she in right now. Nobody really want fool in jail, but she doing what she got to do to get through it. She maintaining. The family's holding her down. You know what I'm saying? We don't believe in that friends and family shit, so the family's holding her down. Shout out to her husband too. The God Pat Pooch, you know what I mean? The immediate circle that continue to make sure her well-being is kept and everything's still running on the up and up.
All right. And is there like a site where we can go on to, send her emails or write or anything like that?
I just found out like probably days ago. Matter of fact, I seen Remy like 2 weeks ago. I'm up there every weekend. I seen her like 2 weeks ago. I found out that there's a Facebook fan page right now, like Free Remy Mom fan page or something like that. They got information up there. Shout out to everybody that friend requested up there and that's going in. You can still check out her website, RemyMon.com. She got a Facebook page too. It's Remy Mon. She got the MySpace situation. Just Google her name, you know what I mean, and everything will come up with it. Go to my joint, go to my shit, and everything goes directly to her joint too. Wow.
All right, and if we want to write her or anything like that, like how can we, because a lot of people, like, if you go online, everybody want to, yo, what's up with Remy, what's up with Remy, we miss her.
Not even, but shout out to everybody that has been writing her, you know what I mean?
Okay.
She tell me all the time about the pounds and pounds of fan mail that she get, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's still riding out with her. Go on to DepartmentOfCorrections.com to get it. I don't have all of the information off the top of my head. But go to the Department of Corrections, punch in her name, all of the information comes up, you know what I mean? And then you could write her. Just don't sit in no foolishness, man, you know what I mean? Right.
Exactly.
Still have people out here that's riding for her that don't go for that bullshit.
We got you, girl.
Man, you know what I mean? Ain't shit changed since the day she went into now. It's been almost 3 years. And it's still the same sheet of music, man. We ride out show school bus down, screaming free the queen and wise, loyalty never left. Yeah.
Now, me, I'm an artist, but at the end of the day, we have family and everything. How's her family, her son, and everybody holding up?
Her family's good, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them for maintaining and doing what they do. Shout out to everybody stepping up, you know what I mean? Not to get too personal with it, but shout out to everybody that's holding it down. And her family is blessed. They're doing great. Her husband's doing great. You know what I mean? He's still banging out music. Her son is doing great. Word. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to do.
Now, is he into music as well? Because, with the influence of Papoose and Remy Ma.
He's a young man, and that's Remy's son. So,
yeah.
Everything. Shout out to God, JJ, man. He's doing what he's doing, man. Word up.
All right, boo. But once again, DJ BedTyme, thank you so much for your time. And like we said, free Remy. And we'll definitely check out HateMoneyRadio.com.
Yes, sir.
Peace.